it's Shell with Creative Shell Bear, and today we are going to make a birthday card using the stamp set from Maymay Made It, and I will put a link to her. I'll put a link to her store below. We're going to use this little banner piece, and then we're going to use the happy birthday. So let's get started. Okay, so I'm going to take the little banner piece and I'm going to put it on my Fisker stamp press. And I'm just using some scraps for this because it works perfectly. Works perfectly for what we're doing. Okay, so I'm just using some archival black ink. I'm just going to stamp up my little banner there, and then I'm going to use this scrap that I had, and it was just some scrap I had in my stash, and I'm just going to press on that, and we're done. We need to do that 5 times on 5 different pieces of paper, so we need 5 of these. I already have some of them cut out. Then we're just going to go ahead and cut on the line. We're pretty close to the line. And so there's a lot of little fussy cutting, but since, you know, it's pretty much all straight lines, it's not that bad, not that hard to do. Get this one just a little bit closer. And the length doesn't really matter because we're going to cut some of that off after we put it on our project. Okay. And then I'm going to take a black Sharpie pen and go around the edges. This happened to be the only one I could find. It's kind of big, but you know, going around the edges just makes a makes it look cleaner and like a perfect cut. And I really like using this stamp because I like the black border. You don't have to use a stamp to make these. You can just make them yourself. But I kind of like the black border. Okay, so, and I have 5 of those. Just all fun different colors. And again, I just pulled all these from my stash, from my scraps. Okay, and I'm going to use a red card base, and this is just an A2 card, and I just took a 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper and cut it in half, and this is a top folding card, so I folded it, or I scored it at 5.5. So we have a top folding card, and then I'm going to use this gray. So we're going to work on the gray part right now. I'm going to go ahead and clean my stamp with some baby wipes, or a baby wipe, and then I'm going to put on my sentiment. And again, my sentiment just says happy birthday. I'm just going to line that up, and we're going to aim for the middle of our page, and we're going to emboss this part. So we need our Versamark. We're just going to put this in the center, just kind of, you know, center it as well as you can. You can measure that part if you want. I just kind of guess. There we go. Okay, and I'm going to use some red zine embossing. I'm just going to do that real quick. I'm using the red because the background's red, and I kind of wanted it to, you know, bring in some of the red from the background. Okay, and then we're just going to emboss this. Okay, and so we just have our happy birthday. And then we're going to put our little, and these are actually going to be little cats. So we're going to put those on every corner. So I'm going to go ahead and put those down. And I just kind of put it on the ear side, in the corner. You can just use, you know, whichever ones you want, whatever color. And then I kind of just estimate where it's going so that it kind of looks like it kind of lines up. Because I think that makes it look, you know, nicer and neater. So like this one, I will just kind of turn it so that it kind of matches up with that point. And then the same with this. Kind of makes for a neat card. Okay, and then I'm just going to lift up each one of them and just kind of put a little bit extra on each corner, just so that it, you know, tacks it down pretty well. Okay, and then I'm going to flip it over and cut off the back. You can see my mistake right there. So just trim around each edge, or each cat. Okay, get rid of those. Okay, and then we're going to go ahead and adhere this to our card base, because we're going to add some dimension to the cats, and it's easier to just to add it now. Okay, now the fun part. We're going to add some googly eyes for the little cats. And you can use whatever size you like. I kind of like the medium size, but I have little small ones too. So let me show you what I'm doing. Like I have these little tiny ones that are kind of fun. You don't have to use Google eyes here. You can use some gems, or you can just draw your eyes. It's whatever you prefer. This is a Pinterest inspired card, but I just kind of made it my own. See the medium size eyes? I kind of like those. Those are really cute. So, but I'm going to go ahead and use both sizes, because no cat looks alike. We're not 100% alike, so. Okay. Aren't those cute? So I'm just going to glue those down. I'm going to use my art glitter glue. Okay, so now we're just going to add little nose, and I like to do a little triangle nose, and then a little mouth. And this one I'm just kind of making a real big smile, and then some little whiskers. And then just go all the way around. You can do, you know, different size noses. Sometimes I do an oval nose or circle, and then with just a slight smile. And I'm going to do another triangle here. Just whatever you know, can think of. I kind of like the big smile. I think they're cute, especially for a birthday card. And then this one, let's see, let's do an oval. Okay, she's sad. Okay. Okay, and then, so that completes the outside of the card. Let me show you how I complete the inside. I had a piece of gray left over from when I cut the front. So I'm just using that, and I have another little cat. So I'm going to go ahead and put him down just on the corner and then give him a trim. And then we're going to go ahead and glue that down. This gives us, you know, a place to write with and, you know, a little something special inside the card. And on this part, I didn't want any bulk. So what I did is I just drew, I'm just drawing some eyes that are sleeping, because cats always sleep. And then I'm drawing the little nose, and then just a simple little mouth. Isn't he cute? So what do you guys think about this card? I think it turned out so adorable. So again, I will put the stamp set that I used as a link below, and if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching, and you guys have a great day.